Hey gang, what's good? Welcome back to Pillars of Eternity 2! Jump bum bum Deadfire! We are here at the Wild Mare, where of course all good, fun role-playing game campaigns should begin inside of an inn, right? It just made sense, right? You know, sort of like we're on some sort of shore leave or whatever, off of the ship, just here kind of chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool, playing some whatever. Definitely not the racist Orlin game. Definitely not that. Something else. Good God. Anyway, we have here Waidwen. Waidwen? Yeah, Waidwen. In place of Seraphine for our group because, like I said, although Seraphine is a melee chanter, probably not too wise to double up again with two chanters like that. And Aloth is quite proficient now that he's higher level, whereas, like, you know, at the beginning of the game, Aloth wasn't too great, but, you know, these sorts of classes, I think, that have different tier spells, you know, like, well, first level, third level, they begin to shine more and more the further you get in them, sort of like priests, and druids, and wizards, right? Those are the three? Yeah, I think so. But yeah, they start to shine more and more the higher level you go, because you just get more stuff thrown into your repertoire, right? Not only more options, but more casts overall, right? So, very useful. And Waidwen, however, is not fulfilling the same role as Seraphine. In fact, I have her spec'd as ranged firearm DPS. I wanted to do, like, crossbow or arbalist, because that felt more similar to her. She, by default, used a rapier, and I checked, and it's because she can multi-class as a rogue, which, honestly, maybe I would have taken. Like, if I knew ahead of time how cool and dope multiclassing is, and really I think the warning that the game gives you that, like, oh, be careful with multiclassing, it's for advanced users only. I think in most cases, it's not a big deal, right? I think most people can figure it out, right? Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm being too generous, but I think most people can totally figure it out. And frankly, I would have just gotten rid of it. I would have maybe set it up to where somehow that only shows up if you're playing on some of the easier difficulties and stuff, right? Anyway, nonetheless, we have her set up with an arquebus, 3 bells through, not Maya's old one, because I thought, you know, 3 bells through seems pretty nice. It's got the additional penetration on it. It does raw bleed damage over time, which will be quite relevant later. And also is by default superb, whereas the other arquebus that we had was legendary, right? But still superb. It comes with +1 penetration anyway, so it kind of balances shit out, right? Let's see, yeah, 13 and then 13, yeah, excellent. And also it has a bit of an AoE component to it, very nice, right? And just in case things get really bad, like we're fighting a whole bunch of skellymen, we can have her swap to a rod, right? Now, very interestingly, before we go into her talents and stuff real quickly, she is only level 14, despite the fact that our two longest-standing party members, myself, of course, and Adair, love him too much, can't ever say... Oh, no, wait, Pallegina now is caught up. Yeah, Pallegina is actually caught up. We have had her in the group for quite a while. God, I just love Pallegina's heals. She is... Is there a better healer? I don't know. Is there a better healer than Chanter Paladin? Perhaps, but it is a pretty formidable combo, I think. Anyway, we have her at only level 14 because we, of course, never used any of the sidekicks because I wanted the additional, like, input from the story companions, right? And also, there's just too many fucking companions. I mean, like, I love them all, but we gotta pick. Anyway, so it'll be an interesting thing to try and keep her alive, right? A bit of a challenge, I guess, until we've got a few quests under our belt. But, if we take a look at her abilities and all that, she should be able to overcome the limitation because I kind of spec'd her out for just damage, right? She can still do some crowd control via Eye Strike, Tenuous Grasp, which I think all ciphers can do, right? Though, even with Eye Strike, Aloth should be able to cover blinds for the most part. That's really only an emergency thing. But for the most part, she is focused on dealing raw damage, which is going to be dope as hell. It's kind of what we focused on having Mama Sad, Grieving Mother, in the first game focus on was dealing raw damage with her attacks, we particularly loved the shit out of Silent Scream, because it was just so efficient for the cost. We seemed to always have it up, and it was this really good-ass AoE, and included some crowd control in the stun, I believe still in the first one. But nonetheless, very good stuff. All of it raw damage, of course, which does not have to go through armor whatsoever. So penetration, we totally skipped over Cypher penetration there, which saved her on a point to invest in... Fuck, I don't know. I guess in this Psychic Backlash, because it just sounded cool. Maybe not the best idea, but also it got us some more raw damage. I was just like, man, maybe I just want to build her around dealing raw damage at all points possible. Right? In worst case scenario, this is a terrible plan, and we respec her for something way more defensive. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But even so, we are going to be leaning on her, right? She's very much going to be carried for the first few missions, I think. We'll see. We'll see, though. Alright. So, we've got our team here at the ready, and let us go over here to the Beast of Winter. What do we have to do? A letter sealed with a symbol of the god Rimmergond arrived for me. I should read it. Read the wax-sealed letter. A messenger delivered a leather scroll sealed with the emblem of the Aurochs to my ship. I should read it when I have the chance. Alright, let's see. Reading. Oh god. Where could it be? Maybe it's listed under sealed. There we are. No. Quest item. There we go, good. Look at me, I'm smart. Wax-sealed letter. Journey to Harbinger's watch. Wax-sealed letter. This missive, written in what looks like dried blood on a slice of tanned leather, came to you rolled and sealed with the marks of the Aurochs. The lettering, spidery and sharp, suggests the sender may have been shivering as they composed it, or a Vithrak. Most glorious watcher of Cadnua, I cordially invite you to a feast to be held in your honor. A community of like minds has congregated at Harbinger's Watch, a small outpost located in the southern Deadfire Sea, to witness the Dead Flow's rapid expansion. Soon, ice shall consume all, and Rimmergon's dominion over Dead Aora be unchallenged. Oh shit. Do you think this is related to the snow elf shit that was going on? Or are all of Rimmergon's like closest worshippers that fanatical about just like consuming all with ice? Right? Because remember in Pillars 1, at Twin Elms, there was that, like, I don't know, temple of ice elves or snow elves or whatever they were, and they were all about Rimmergon, and they wanted to take over the whole place and freeze it all over, right? Anyway, we eagerly anticipate hosting your magnificence, with admiration for your many accomplishments. Vatnir, High Harbinger of Dusk. Ominous. Alright, and just a little...
A sure thing.
Pompous. Alright, let us get out of here and set sail, right? It's in the southern seas. Maybe it's in, like, the southwestern corner, I guess? Because there are still a few islands over there that we haven't explored. Though maybe we haven't searched everywhere in the southern seas, right? Maybe so. We went to Black Isle, but I can't remember if there was any uncovered land east of the Black Isle. Or Black Isles? I'm not sure. Either way, we know whereabouts generally where to go. Right? Alright. Do you think there's going to be any additional companions? I'm thinking maybe not. Right? Since there are 3 DLC this time compared to Pillars 1, which had 2. My expectations is that they'll be slightly shorter than the White March Parts 1 and 2. Right? Because there's 3. Perhaps overall they'll add up to be about the same, if not more. But each individual one will probably not be greater than either Part 1 or 2 of the White March, I would assume. Alright. Oh goodness, the sound just went out for a bit. Always a good sign. Alright. Let us warp on over to... Oh, shit, what's the closest? Road east, I guess.
As you wish.
There we go. We can't click on this, right? Can we just leave? No. Fair enough. Alright. Let's speed time up. There we are. Good, good, good. But yeah, I'm expecting a bit shorter, no extra companions, but otherwise, you know, a lot of the similarities, right? Probably a hub area where you can buy stuff. Okay, let's see. Leave by sea. There we are. 56 minutes. And great. Alright, here we are. Back at the overworld after that loading screen. Let's see. Has this unveiled a... Yes, it has. Alright. Yeah, that totally makes sense. I think what we should do, though, is we should sail directly south and then cut through the fog of war as we make our way further east, right? That seems smart. 2 birds, 1 stone situation. Let's turn on our advanced tracking. I don't think it actually does anything on the overworld, though. On the sailing map. Not sure. Maybe it does. Maybe. Alright. Continue heading on down here. Just hold down our sailing button. There we are. Getting through this. Let's just knock out that chunk right there and keep going this way. Good. Good, good, good. Alright, man, a lot of storms down here. What is south of the Deadfire? I have no idea. Oh, look. Huh. Maybe this is a important island or something for something. We'll have to check on that after the DLC if I remember. Too bad the only thing is, too bad I can't, like, leave pins or marks on this. Right? On the map. Like, leave some sort of different notes and stuff. Like, hey, come back and explore this later. Alright. The Dead Flow. Which is what we're supposed to... Yeah. An expanding iceberg in the southern seas. It's like the opposite of climate change, right? Alright. This is it? It ain't that big? Okay. Sure. Maybe it'll be bigger by the time we're done with this. Oh, that would be cool. Oh, that would be very cool, huh? Alright. Let's see. Oh. You find 2 of your crew members playing a game in the hold. It's the racist game, I bet. Who's playing the racist game? Oh, I knew it! You're examining cargo in the hold when the sound of whispers and muted laughter draws you deeper into the darkness. You carefully round a stack of crates and find Ushizu and Imene engaged in a round of Orland's Head. Alright, yeah, we've seen all this before. Let's see. Stop this nonsense. Lose some morale. Fuck off. There we are. Nothing. No new complications that time. It just wants me to join in on this, doesn't it? That's the first time we've had one repeat that was exactly the same. I don't know. Maybe the outcome would have been different if we went down a route, right? Besides just telling them to fuck off. Alright, I guess we can dock here. There's no, like, anchor symbol. It's like Nekataka in that way. Harbinger's Watch. There we are. Ooh, yes! Ooh, I need to use this as the thumbnail, don't I? Ooh, very good. Oh, maybe we should have brought Jody. Well, no, because then we couldn't have brought Waidwen. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, fair enough. I wonder if canonically Aloth is like DPS and canonically Adair is a tank. I'm not sure what Pallegina is. Probably magic paladin DPS, right? Since she frequently has her blue glow on her swords in all of the art. I'm not even sure if it's technically canon, all of the like depictions and stuff. It's probably just suggested something or the other. Should we talk to Waidwen? We haven't... Let's speak.
Ado, Captain. Do you require my expertise?
What do you make of our journey?
I admit to excitement, curiosity. I cherish the opportunity to explore, to test my wits against ancient ruins and vicious wildlife. Most ships discourage such avocations.
Alright, well, maybe another time. Let's see. Let's get some more info about her. What was her deal? Wasn't she... Why is she so pale? Is it just because she's a pale elf? Or was there some other weird thing about science that she's, like, kept alive by some weird means? I don't know. For some reason, I want her to be a vampire, but maybe she just looks vampiric. That's just her aesthetic. All right. Fair enough. I like it. Let's see. Let's do a quick save here. And should we enter stealth? I think so. Oh, that doesn't look very good. Oh, no. Oh, that is foul. All right. Here we are. Ooh. Yo, that's from the butcher? A wet, heavy thud draws your attention to a figure standing atop the icy cliff. Light glints off of the cleaver he holds readied overhead. The blade arcs downward, evoking a fine red mist that hangs upon the frigid air. Jesus, dude, you are really going at it. Also looking like fucking Scarecrow. The kith straightens as his gaze finds you, and he fixes you with a single pointed finger from a blood-stained hand.
It is you! Come at last!
Oh! It is me, Harbinger Halfyorn! Oh wait, that is... that is actually a line we can pick. I didn't even read it. Well, we have to pick that then. Where are the other ones? Greetings. Drop the weapon. Say nothing. It is me! How kind of you to notice!
But your fellow traveler. A day of glory this turns out to be. First auspices of a visitation, then the arrival of the Dusk Speaker.
Oh my god, we're in midsummer, except mixed with Skyrim land. Let's see. Got vat hier. An Ordhjoma greeting meaning good to meet you. Oh. Okay. Hey, Adair enjoys this. You scary dude.
Truly, I hear the call of winter.
I have so little idea what you're talking about that I don't know where to start. What's the call of winter? Did you just call me the Dusk Speaker? Ooh, maybe that's their term for a watcher? Because we can speak to... Maybe dusk is like their term for things dying or dead? I'm not sure. Visitation? Are you talking about me? Religion check of 10. Ooh. Oh, also, I pumped up mechanics for Waidwen, which also I felt canonically made a lot of sense, right? Given that she's so scientific and learned. Alright. Let's see. Let's be kind of nice about this. What's the call of winter?
You know, the final chorus. The lure of nothing. The dusk of being.
Yeah, I love it.
Part in each of us that knows when the end is coming.
Oh
the
no.
point after which struggle is meaningless.
Oh
and
no.
what remains is only prelude to naught.
No! What? That seems bad.
Vatnir, our mentor, foretold your coming. He described you perfectly from toes to top. Praise be to Rimmergand.
Oh my god, this dude is totally like the fucking... No spoilers, but like the dude from the beginning of Midsummer. Fuck, go watch that. Oh my god, we watched that streaming on Amazon not too long ago. Holy shit, we loved it. Alright, let's see. I don't suppose you can tell me about this iceberg. Show the invitation. Vatnir's the one who sent me this letter. I'm not interested in your endings, happy or otherwise. Alright, streetwise check, which we do not meet, because we have so many in, like, sleight of hand and bluff. If only, right? I'll be on my way. Yeah, let's show him the invitation. Vatnir's the one who sent me this letter. The man squints down at the paper before nodding vigorously. Wow, he can see it from up there.
Come in, Dusk Speaker, come in. Be sure to speak with our mentor Vatnir. He's down in the chapel in the middle of the settlement.
Okay. Oh.
The beer. The Dusk Speaker has arrived.
Oh no. Dark... Oh, Harbinger's watch. I thought that was a D. I was like, Darbinger? What is a Darbinger? Yo, that statue is coming to life. Did you see that big statue? What was that man? Alright. Well, team, we find ourselves again in some frozen hellhole.
No problem.
Alright. Let's see. We have a knack of getting into these places for DLC, huh? Alright, let's do a quick save. I guess we don't need to be in stealth, right? Look at this big Minotaur man. Alright. I guess we can slow down time, right? Ooh. Mahara meat?
The beast is having 4 legs.
An aurochs, yes. But with the torso of a man.
Exactly. Wait, what say? How can God have torso of man and body of orcs?
He is a
Orcs.
god. He can be anything.
Yo, he sounds like, fucking, oh, what is his name from Barry? Oh my god. NoHo Hank! Yo, he sounds like NoHo Hank! Yes! Oh my god. Alright. Harbinger Acolyte, what's up? Oh, he doesn't speak, alright. But no, I can't, I don't know, I'm not good enough to do it. I can't do it. Let's see, what's he saying here? Let's go over this. Perhaps it should have a whale head instead. The oldest work of Kith lasts but a blink against the depthless void of eternity. Strange, yeah, to see such ice north of Nasitak. Yeah. Alright, so I guess Nasitak is south, which Nasitak is where our companion from Pillars 1 is from. What's her name? Sagani, right? Wasn't she from Nasitak? Or am I thinking of someone else? I think Sagani was, right? Alright, let's examine this thing. The matted fur of this aurochs shows a pattern of screaming faces. Wait, this is like taxidermy or what? No, because you're like carving it, right? You're chiseling it. What the fuck? Harbinger Lexi, what's up? This sculpture carved from a block of ice towers over a Glomfellan woman. She moves about the sculpture, a chisel in one hand, a mallet in the other. Her scrutiny clings to it, as if it might melt it. Excuse me. Hey! Clear your throat. Walk away. Hey! She turns slowly towards you, grip tightening on her tools.
Yes? What is it?
That's certainly something. What is it supposed to be? I don't suppose you can tell me about this iceberg. Where did you learn to sculpt? Is there someone I should be talking to instead? What brought you to this outpost? No, that's certainly something. What's it supposed to be?
Do you jest? Or was that your idea of an insult?
No, I'm sorry, I'm just so stupid.
It clearly represents Rimergand, the beast of winter, the final god. Obviously.
The final god. Ah, I see it now, clearly. I thought Rimergand was less of a man aurochs and more of an aurochs. It needs work. Oh. I mean, this is clearly their interpretation, right? Oh, here, may as well read up on Rimergand a bit. Rimergand, god of entropy, cold, winter, bad luck, famine, and natural disasters. Sounds terrible! Manifests as a giant albino aurochs, or don't they say orcs? Orcs? Like Aurora, except orcs? I don't know, I'm stupid. Like I said, moving amidst a great blizzard. And in the plodding footsteps of Rimergand come death and disintegration. Disintegration? Dude has lasers. Alright. Ah, I see it now, clearly. Her eyes narrow. We can, an artist check. I like that. Alright. Even for the checks that we can't get, I always love seeing especially ones for like origins or like other classes or even specifically like different skills or abilities, right? Okay. Like skills or abilities as in like fireball or elemental bulwarks, stuff like that. Okay. I don't suppose you can tell me about this iceberg?
Other than that it grows wider each moon and will in time swallow the whole of Eora?
Other than that, yes. You don't find that concerning, I take it? Or let's not talk about the iceberg. Leave. Well, I should be off. Let's see. You don't find that concerning, I take it?
Not particularly.
Alright, yeah, that makes sense. Where did you learn to sculpt? The elf crosses her arms.
From my mother. She taught me many things. To shape the ice, to hone an obsidian blade, to clean the carcass of a seal.
Is there someone I should be talking to instead?
Vatnir. He can often be found in the hut up the hill.
Right. I'm working my way up
His
there.
features will identify him. He bears the touch of Rimergand.
Oh, a godlike. Gotcha. What brought you to this outpost?
I am a creature out of place. Few respect art in the white that wins if it doesn't serve a function, if you can't carry it with you.
White that wins. We've heard about this a few times, but specifically a large, cracked, southern, expanse of polar ice. The white that wins is home to pale elves. Right, pale elves, that's what I was thinking of. and small colonies of daring explorers, outcasts, and adventurers. While virtually no plant life grows in the White, it is home to many hardy species of dangerous animals that forage from the sea or prey upon each other to survive.
Elsewhere, there would be little interest in an artist whose work is made to melt.
Right.
Only here is its impermanence understood. Here, the final song crescendos into its final verse.
Oh. That's a really fascinating way of looking at it, right? Especially as it applies to their religion, I assume. Okay. Well, I should be off. Let's see. What do these folks down here have to say? Anything? What does she wear on her face? Does she hope to hide her eyes? Tonight, the Everet shall flow like blood, pink and warm. Alright. What do we have in this? Take some of that shit. Yoink. And who are you talking about? Huh. Does she hope to hide her eyes? Oh, Waidwen! They're directly speaking about Waidwen. They don't understand the concept of eyeglasses, I guess. How long have they been here that they've never seen someone with eyeglasses? Huh. Alright. I mean, I guess it is fairly rare, right? Okay, what's up, Harbinger? I just want this to be over. What about in here? Mataru clothing, pelt, torch. Get a lot of torches. Alright, more Harbingers. This fucking cold is like to take me before the beast does! Alright, let's check out their dwelling. What's going on in here? Ooh, do you think this is like an inn? This has got to be our hub, right? We're gonna find some vendors up in this place. What's this place even called? Something Harbinger's butt or something like that. Oh look, this is just free for the taking.
Allow me. That's that then.
There we are.
Sure.
Man, I can't believe all this stuff is just free. Okay, great. Oh look, they're fishing in here.
Dusk Speaker, I'd like to speak if you've a moment.
Sure. Let me just speak with this sleeping person. You feel it, yeah? The holiness herein. Where landed your ship? We could use the firewood. What a dick. Fish dart in the waters far below the ice. Huh. Look, I'm taking your fish. Eat a butt. Hey, you know what?
No problem. My eyes
Why
are
not?
peeled.
Why not do some of this, right? Do a little fucking cloak and dagger. There we go. Good. Ooh, yeah. Give me that loot. Ooh, yeah. Give me that. Oh, shit. Okay. Break stealth.
Why
What do we
not?
got back here? Wow, they just do not mind that I'm taking all their shit.
Sure.
Alright. Oh, shit. What was that? What did I just yoink up? Huh. I don't think I've seen that yet. Ingredients? Maybe? It looked almost like brutish blood, but not quite. Only one page. Maybe it was a consumable? Oh yeah, it was this. Potion of relentless striking. Action speed, melee damage, less deflection. Oh, it's like the barbarian skill. Gotcha. Alright. And what do we have in here? Ma'aro coral. Is that different from regular? A rare native coral harvested from the shells of ancient Ma'aro tide crawlers as they make their long summer march to the mating pools. It is ground into fine powder and used sparingly to flavor select dishes. Yoink. Mine now.
Quickly and quietly.
Alright.
Got it.
Let's go over here. I would like to pickpocket this person. Right? You have a name, which means you got something nice. Head on over, up, around. Oh, shit. I ballsed it up. There we are.
Time to see and not be seen.
Okay. Oh, fuck. Alright, I'm just gonna yoink that right up. What can you do? Alright. We'll speak to him. What's up, Harbinger Brythe?
You are the Dusk Speaker, Nai?
Nigh? The Ordhyoma word for no. The willowy glam felon searches you desperately. I am. So people keep telling me. You see any other familiar faces? I'm nobody's holy man. So people keep telling me.
It's all a bit much, isn't it? The end of the world rubbish.
She chuckles.
The world will end, child. Everything does. Yet, I appreciate your skepticism.
Jesus, Waidwen. Bride's eyes widen as she takes in Waidwen. Biting her lip, she nods.
We all could, actually. We could really use your aid.
Oh yeah? Her fingers play at one of her braids.
There's another group up top, on top of the ice, I mean. High above the watch. They attack anyone they see, us included.
Why?
They make it very difficult to get to Rimmergund's temple, among other things.
Who exactly are these other people? The others. I'll see what I can do about them. I promise nothing. Who are they?
Another group of Rimmergund's worshippers. We call them the Lost Pilgrims.
We're striding into a conflict between religious fanatics? Fantastic.
I can't tell if she's being sarcastic or sincere. But, I mean, what else is new? Come on, this is like, we do this all the time, even in the first game. Alright. Where did these pilgrims come from?
They're from the land as well. They came here a few decades before we did, on much the same mission. When none returned, we thought them all dead.
Why are they so hostile?
Wal only knows. They seem to think they're protecting something. Like the flow is sacred.
Huh. I mean, that makes sense. I'm surprised you all don't think that.
Nivadir thinks they've all gone a bit mad out here all alone. Or that something in the ice is rotting their minds.
Oh. Yo, what? Is this like The Thing? How many more movies and shows can I reference in this video? I'll see what I can do about them. A huge smile splits the elf's face as she clasps her hands together.
Finally, good news! You've no idea how rare a thing that is.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's not many folks out here.
The pilgrims keep camp in the ruins atop the ice wall. High Harbinger Vatnir can explain how to get up there, if he hasn't already.
He has not yet.
Was there something else you wanted to know?
What do you do here at Harbinger's Watch?
Whatever needs doing. Odds and ends and such. The whole community works together to survive. I hunt, I weave, I roast a delicious isai.
What is a isai? Maybe a kind of fish. You seem very young to be out here.
I may be no Valbrenthol, but I've winters enough for certain.
Oh, what is this? Oh, an elf check. Shit, I don't know what a Valbrenthol is. I guess like some sort of old elf, right? She squares her shoulders, as if in challenge.
I've been here for a solid 10 winters already. Came looking for... something I've not found yet.
Alright, I'm sorry. She glances away.
Strictly, speaking in a religious sense.
Ah. Alright, farewell. Let's see. Let's go over here.
How you
Let's have her
again?
turn this way.
I hope the pilgrims have not been too much trouble to you.
Hayo. An informal Ordhjelma greeting.
Was there something else you wanted to know?
No, that's it. I just wanted you to look that direction. No reason.
My eyes are peeled.
Alright. Let's go over here. And then once this dude walks over there... Good. We'll just wait that out. And... may as well do a quick save. Go in for the pickpocket. Ooh, was it worth it? 48? I don't know.
No problem.
Let's see. Anything else around here? I think we cleared it out. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, there's another section. Goodness. I thought it ended right there for some reason. My mistake. Anyone in here? No. Just another trunk full of free stuff. Okay. Am I, like, allowed to be taking this, or... Why is all this free? It's not even stealing. Huh. Okay. What do we have in this barrel? Hardtack. Oh, this is what we'd found. It is an ingredient. Ekavit. Let's read it. It was not that potion at all. +7 all defenses, but you lose 1 dex. 3 ship crew morale, though. This dry liqueur, distilled from mune berries and lightly spiced, boasts the pale pink of raw salmon, rare even in the white that wends, and a favorite at Glomfellan festivities, few bottles leave that frigid land. Some extremist Glomfelin save a bottle from each year, collecting them for the final celebration, the coming of the Beast of Winter, and the ending of all things. Good lord. Okay. Oh, this is neat. This is such a change of scenery from the core game, right?
What's over there?
I mean, we've seen, like, deserts and stuff, but so far we haven't seen anything snowy, right? Let's see. Can we somehow yoink some shit from this dude? I'm not sure if we can. It's hard to tell where the detection begins and ends.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't think we can. Might be able to from over here. Anyone named, I'm down for yoinking. Let's see. No patrols, I don't think. Alright. Let's go on over this way. Yeah, fine dagger. How about you, devotee? Nope, can't reach. Fair enough. Let's see, everyone else breaks stealth.
Got it.
What we got in this? More of that drink. Oh, look. Rimsiata Lager. Oh, less recovery time. That's pretty nice. A sweet, light brown beer, brewed from barley and aged in caves along the northern shores of the White That Wends. Rimsiata, literally frost shield in the Ortioma tongue, is prized among the less nomadic coastal communities of that continent. Let's read about their people. Ortioma. The language of the Glomfelin has diverged greatly from the original tongue of their ancestors, who originally settled the White That Wends, though it may share common roots with Adiran. Ortioma is incomprehensible to those who haven't studied it. Huh. Alright. And what's up, Harbinger Halfjorn? You're the dude who was doing the Butcher Pete business.
Go! Vatnir awaits!
In there? I guess so. And look, there's a brewmaster over there. Man, maybe we should loop around here, around the sides, before we go into the Harbinger's retreat. Let's see. Oh, look, the dwelling loops underground. I see. Alright. Yeah, let's check out this stuff. Frozen Fishery. Oh, look. I guess we'll have to scale this later. Gonna need Laura Croft's ice pick. Bam! Did it again. Look at me go. So stupid. Alright. Let's see. Speed that up. That way we can quickly get a yoink on him.
Sure.
Stroll on up and over. What have you got? Decent bit of money. I'll take it. Harbinger Carlode.
God fatja, newcomer.
And that means an Ortioma greeting meaning good to meet you. The woman's smile almost warms the cold air around Harbinger's watch. A few strands of coppery hair flickers on the wind, and her robin egg-hued skin shimmers with faint iridescent freckles.
Are those bottles of Ekavit?
Waidwen cranes her neck, peering into the goods piled about the vendor. Yo, does she love that shit or what?
Indeed, sister. In trade from Nivardir across the way. He's got Rimshoda too, if you prefer. I've only the fish, though.
Well then, we'll have to speak with the Nivadir, whatever else we accomplish here.
Her lips turn down at the corners.
See anything that interests?
Man, goodness, Waidwen's really got quite a few lines, right? Okay. I mean, already so far, in fact. Show me what you got. Where do you get these fish? Everything's frozen. Probably ice fishing, right?
It is not ice all the way down, newcomer.
Right.
They may come out a bit hard and cold, but for that we have the fire, yeah?
Right. Though I guess we could... It's not implausible, right, that it could be ice all the way down, since this is, as far as we know, an entire iceberg that was created out of supernatural means. Alright. So, what brought you down here?
You say down, as if this isn't north of the White That Wends.
Right.
This is the end of the world. The culmination of all things. The final chapter of the final book.
Whew, I hope not.
What fool would not want to be here?
Ooh.
This fool, for one. I left the land due to exactly this manner of nonsense. Our people have likely been chanting about the coming of the final winter for 10,000 years.
Ah, this is very... Also, up here, I like that this sort of places us, right? We sort of discerned from all of that shit that, yeah, the Waidwen is likely south of where we currently are, south of the Deadfire and whatever this place is named, I forget. But also this is very Pillars of Eternity, right? This is like a staple of it, is to establish like a group of culture, a group of people who are part of like some sort of culture, and then also establish that, yeah, just because you are like of a similar race or whatever, or even originally come from this culture, there are people who reject it or have different ideas about it or just a different read on it, right? It's very Pillars of Eternity. It always strikes me as like a staple of it, right? Anyway, let's keep things civil, Waidwen. Everyone's entitled to their beliefs. Say nothing. I mean, Waidwen, go ahead. It's on you, not me.
Likely. You are like Valians. You believe what you choose to believe. No eyes for seeing that before you.
You speak of evidence? Our elders hide our writing. They keep us illiterate. Ask yourself why, sister.
Ooh. Oh, shit. Man, I'm kind of glad I shut the fuck up. Who hides what writing? Let's keep things civil, Waidwen. Everyone's entitled to their beliefs. My friend has a point. The only ending offered by this place is a return to the wheel. I mean, I do want to try and respect their beliefs, but at the same time... Like, we know that the gods are fucked up, right? We know that they aren't gods in, like, the traditional sense. But then, of course, yeah, you go on to ask, like, what is a god, right? Okay. Let's just go with this. Who hides what writing? Let's try and get more information here.
She speaks of the sacred word signs used by our priests to keep our lore. She should know better than to do so.
It is called Yomidra, and is mystified only by the secrecy in which it's kept.
Ooh. Alright, show me what you have for sale.
Take a look for yourself.
Okay. Got some Ooh, a luminous lobster. Okay. If I remember, this was good for something. Like one of the cooking recipes asked for luminous lobster. Alright. Some Tahiwa snapper. I think that's pretty cheap, though, isn't that? 65? We should grab that up. Alright. Glacial Issei? Is that how she pronounced it earlier? Identifiable by the black lines that run the length of its body, this saltwater fish's white flesh is a traditional staple of Glomfellan and Inutanic diets alike, though often consumed broiled shortly after being caught, smoked, or dried. Issei keeps for long periods, making it invaluable for long journeys across the White. And who are these? Oh, this is the tribe that Sagani was a part of, right? I think so. The formal term for boreal dwarves, the Inutanic language term, means people of the tundra. Alright. And the luminous lobster. These crustaceans oh no wait, yeah, they're luminous because of, luminous Adra. We read that before. I remember that. In roe, of course, they're eggs. Eggs from fish or crab. It can be eaten by the spoonful or added to dishes for flavor and texture. Is it the case that all caviar is roe, but not all roe is caviar? Am I right about that? I'm not sure. I'm not studied in fishmongering. Alright, let us buy up that snapper, because we know for sure that is some good shit.
Yeah.
Alright.
No problem.
Let's go over here. Check in on this friend.
Yeah. My eyes are peeled.
Perfect opportunity to do some pickpocketing. Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh! Alright, I'm going up here.
Time to see and not be seen.
Alright, let's go over here again.
Quickly and quietly.
And then... perfect opportunity to do a little pickpocketing, huh? Alright, Merc Brew. Oh, what is this? +5 all defenses except deflection. +15% healing received, +2 perception. Wow, that ain't half bad. A dark brew to wake the senses. A dash of milk and sugar cut the bitterness. Huh. Alright. We'll yoink that up. Good.
My eyes are peeled.
Alright. What do you have in this? Oh, look. Some glacial Ise. And hagfish, of course. It's everywhere. Let's see. Let's grab Team Watcher. Move everybody over here. Oh, look. A hidden thing. What is this? A frost bomb. Shards of elemental cold suspended in alchemical accelerants. The orb pulses with unstable energies. Shattering the orb releases the fury of biting cold, flash freezing the surrounding area, slowing and immobilizing any creatures present. Neat. Yeah, the action speed reduction is pretty useful, I guess. Okay. Let's see. Who should we give it to? I'm not sure. We don't really make use of those consumables unless it's absolutely necessary. Okay.
Good mature, fellow traveler. I've room shutter if you seek to banish the chill.
The elf fills a tankard from a cask, a slight smile curving his beard, before passing it to you. Okay. Accept the drink. To the Beast of Winter! And look, is this a different... Yeah, this is a different description of Rimmergond. Okay. Beast of Winter. The Beast of Winter is the avatar and most primal expression of the god Rimmergond, which takes the form of a massive, upright-standing aurochs. In keeping with Rimmergond's portfolio of death as a destructive and final ending, the beast is synonymous with merciless execution. He symbolizes sorrow and the inevitability of stillness at the end of all things. Inevitability seems to be the only thing the beast actively cares about, where any effort to stifle or delay one's destruction is seen as prey to be chased down and beaten under the beast's frozen hooves. Maybe in this way Rimmergond has beef with us because we defied death, right? Through Barath? Alright, appreciate it. No thanks. Let's see. Rim's Yoda? I mean, I do want to accept the drink. Should we accept it without asking? Because I'm worried if we ask about it, we won't be able to drink it. And let's ask about it. Rim's Yoda?
You've not had it? Ha! I almost envy you the first trying. It's a beer, brewed and aged in colder climes to fight back the biting frost. Beloved here, as I'm sure you can imagine.
Alright, we probably shouldn't say to the Beast of Winter, because perhaps they don't celebrate in that way, right? Perhaps that's not showing enough respect. We'll just say I appreciate it.
Think nothing of it. With new Harbingers arriving weekly, we provide what little welcome we can in this desolate place.
Weekly? Okay.
Alcohol brings a bit of oblivion upon us, if only temporarily. It's my life's work, brewing the perfect rimshotta. The difficulty lies in getting the right ingredients. Is there aught you require?
You said you're trying to brew the perfect beer.
I did, and I am, though proper ingredients can be difficult to come by at the watch.
Okay. Doesn't what makes the perfect beer depend on the imbiber? Why bother if the world is going to end? What ingredients are you looking for? Yeah, doesn't what makes the perfect beer depend on the imbiber?
No.
He grins. Care to elaborate?
I do not.
Fair enough. Alright. Why bother if the world is going to end?
Why bother if it isn't? Because I want to. Because I enjoy the challenge. Because I love beer.
Fair enough. Smiling, he rests a hand on his stomach.
I'm under no illusion that my work will outlast me, or even that it will have import to anyone else. Why lose sleep over trivialities outside of my control?
Alright, yeah. Here. What ingredients are you looking for?
We brew Rimshotta not merely for its taste, but as a ward against the deadly cold.
Right. Do you think we'll have to do that? No. Surely not.
It serves well enough along the coast of the White, but further south, or here at the Watch for that matter, well, it could be improved. I've seen machines striding the icebergs, kith-shaped things of metal, little impacted by the chill.
What?
I suspect them filled with some substance that keeps them warm.
What the fuck? Oh shit, remember at the White March we fought? I mean, they were gigantic, but they were vaguely kith-shaped, weren't they? Then again, a lot of Yeah, every machine that we have fought has been vaguely kith-shaped, right? Okay, that could be nothing.
I've more than half a mind to add a little of that, whatever it is, to the latest batch.
I'll see what I can find. It sounds like it could be unhealthy. Are you entirely insane? Let's discuss something else. I'll see what I can find. Sure, if you want to drink this shit, go for it.
I would be indebted.
I mean, I probably shouldn't drink shit from inside of a machine, but fucking go for it, dude.
I've not been a warrior for many years, and the machines bear weapons and shields.
Rhyme constructs.
Were you to harvest fluid from one of them, I would happily compensate you for it, in coin or trade.
He pauses for a moment, considering.
I'll accept as much of the stuff as you can bring me. I'm sure I can find some use for it.
Okay. What brought you here?
A boat?
I meant specifically. Me too! Chuckle politely. Say nothing. Chuckle politely. He nods, accompanying the small gesture with a slight smirk. Shit, that's... But I can't be like, okay, but really. Show me what you have for
The
sale.
world's end may be nigh, but until then, I furnish what you seek.
Alright. Yeah. He's got totally what we would expect. Alright, quill leaf, though. What is this? He only sells one, which has me tempted to buy it. The leaves of the quill bush are white, green, and waxy. When cut, they produce a clear, sweet-smelling fluid, prized for its application in medicine, alchemy, and the mundane practice of freshening the air. Each leaf tapers to a fine, rigid point, making the bush a constant hazard for those trudging through the underbrush with exposed legs. I think we have heard that before, but just in case, I'll buy it. Why not? We've got money to spend, especially since we stole a few things. Let's get rid of them, in fact. There we are. Now we can make some money back. Nice. Alright. There we go. Very good. Alright. Great. Well, so far, holy shit. The Beast of Winter has been very charming, right? I've quite enjoyed checking out Harbinger's Watch so far. Huh. Very quaint. People are very nice. Almost to a point where it's a little spooky. But that may just because of recent movies I've seen. Anyway, I suppose when next we come back, we will head into Harbinger's retreat and speak with Vintner? Not Vintner. It's something else. But we'll do that, and then I guess we'll have to climb up this scary-looking shit. Right? Okay. But for now, if you'd like to stick around, we should probably do a little bit of reading, right? Let's see, what have we got? How about we check here? Let's see. Let's check if we've read this. Farmer... No, we have not. How about... When's... We have read this. Okay. Interesting that this is here. St. Waidwen, farmer become god. I wonder if that's particularly prescient being here. I'm not sure. Alright. Let's give it a read. St. Waidwen, farmer become god. I mean, I guess to Pillars as a whole, like Deadfire and even Pillars 1, right? It's a pretty big deal. But I wonder if it does hold some significance here to this DLC specifically. Yeah. With the mention of, because if you remember the White March, it seemed like it was all about Andra, but in reality it was about Andra and Abaddon, right? With the mention of the name Waidwen, most folk think only one word, Godhammer. While this event echoes through the ages, it is still felt years after the destruction of Everet Bridge. Waidwen's humble beginnings belie the powerful force he would grow into, and the Everet Bridge, the site of St. Waidwen's demise by a dozen fighters and Mogranite priests who ignited the Godhammer bomb. Everet Bridge marked the triumphant end of Aethys' incursion into the Deerwood. Waidwen lived an unassuming life in a remote area of Raid Saris. The son of Vorless farmers, he toiled in the fields alongside his father for 22 years, until his father's death. The farm then fell to him to run. He considered selling but had no other skills upon which to draw, so he set on the path of Vorless farmer as well. Nothing of note has been recorded in Waidwen's life until 4 years after his father's death. One day, while working the fields, Waidwen's life was irrevocably changed. In his words, "Night was falling, the fingers of dusk already gripping the sky. The sun had dipped behind the world's edge, and stars were peeking from beyond the shroud. The day was still, and darkness had blanketed the field. I placed my last harvest of the day into the collection pile, when from behind me arose a brilliant light. I turned, fear in my breast, knowing not what could have caused such intense radiance. Behind me stood a blazing figure, resplendent in glory. Its white flesh glowed with a luminescent radiance, its head a blinding ball of light, brighter than the highest sun of mid-year. I averted my gaze, afraid I would be struck down for daring to gaze upon such a creature. A sudden peace washed over me, sweeping away my fear, leaving my troubled soul tranquil. A loving warmth wrapped its arms around me. A voice spoke to me as I stood, transfixed, trying to both see this glorious being and avoid its dazzling scrutiny. "Fear not," it said to me, "for you are chosen above all others. You will be the light to bring about the rebirth of an empire." It then held out its hand and bestowed upon me a vision of power such that I could scarcely contain it. Waidwen, disheveled and dirty, stumbled into his village the next morning, telling all who would listen about the miracle that happened in his fields. Aethys himself, he claimed, had appeared to him. He was to punish the Aediran governor for leading his people into ruin. A way would be provided, and those faithful who helped would be blessed when the divinity manifested. Villagers ignored him, convinced the loss of his parents had broken his mind. But Waidwen continued to preach of the power of Aethys and the corruption of the governor, eventually earning him the ire of the locals. His confrontations with the villagers hit a turning point one day in mid-autumn. A crowd had gathered around Waidwen, jeering him and telling him to leave the village. The Vorless crop that season was particularly light, and the villagers blamed Waidwen, saying he had angered the gods, particularly Aethys, with his blasphemy. They backed him into one of the withered fields, yelling at him to go. Accounts of the inciting action are hazy. Some say a stone was thrown, others say he was pushed, others still say he simply tripped over a dry root sticking from the ground. Regardless of the cause, Waidwen landed face down on the ground, the villagers standing over him, laughing. "Enough!" A voice, not Waidwen's, boomed across the field. Waidwen looked up at the crowd, his eyes glowing with a blinding white light. He stood, but did not stand. One moment he was on the ground, and the next he was standing before the crowd, who cowered before him. "You dare deny me?" The voice spoke through Waidwen's mouth. "You dare refuse my servant?" Waidwen's arms raised, beginning to luminesce. "You dare require proof?" His arms went out to his sides. "Never ask again, lest you be burned in the light of the new dawn." There was a flash of light from Waidwen's eyes and hands, and the entire field sprang to life. The once dried and brittle plants became full, lush, and verdant. The crowd was silent. From somewhere in the back came a call of "Praise Aethys," and then they all fell to their knees in front of Waidwen, farmer turned god. Ooh! That was very good, wasn't it? I really enjoyed that. All right, let's put that in our inventory. Fuck me. I do remember reading that in the first game, but shit, it was fun to return to, wasn't it? All right. You know what? No regrets about doing double reading. It's been a while, and I've really been enjoying it, right? The writing, usually pretty fucking good. All right, when next we come back, more of the Beast of Winter. Until next time, please take care of each other.